Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Balsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Armed Forces Veterans Day observed across the country today. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh lauds the role of ex-servicemen in protecting sovereignty, unity and integrity of the country. Vande Bharat Express train connecting Sikandrabad and Visakhapatnam to run from tomorrow. Festival of Makar Sankranti celebrated in different parts of the country. In badminton, Satvik Sairaj, Anki Reddy and Chirag Shetty lose the men's doubles semi-finals of Malaysia Open. And in cricket, India to take on Sri Lanka in third and final ODI at Thiruvananthapuram tomorrow. The country observed the 7th Armed Forces Veterans Day today. Chief of Defence Staff Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan, along with 3 service chiefs, paid tributes at National War Memorial in New Delhi on the occasion. The day was celebrated at several places across the country. Addressing an event to mark the Armed Forces Veterans Day in Dehradun, Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh lauded the role of ex-servicemen in protecting sovereignty, unity and integrity of the country. He said it is the duty of the government to ensure the welfare of ex-servicemen as they are the assets of the country.
उत्तराखंड के जांबाज बहादुरों ने अदम्य साहस, शौर्य और पराक्रम का प्रदर्शन करते हुए देश की एकता, अखंडता और संप्रभुता की सुरक्षा की है। स्वतंत्रता के पहले का संग्राम हो अथवा स्वतंत्रता के बाद का युद्ध, उसमें यहाँ के वीरों ने अपने जान पर खेलकर राष्ट्र के आन बान शान और स्वाभिमान की सदैव रक्षा की है।
Mr. Singh said the brave soldiers of the country have contributed immensely in transforming the image of India as a powerful and respected nation across the globe. Chief of the Army Staff General Manoj Pandey, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary and Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar attended the 7th Armed Forces Veterans Day event in New Delhi today. The 3 service chiefs commended the selfless service rendered by the veterans in nation building. The event witnessed the release of Samman magazine, a yearly journal published by the Directorate of Indian Army Veterans, covering informative articles and various topics of interest to the veteran community. The Indian Air Force also released the Vayu Samvedna magazine. Addressing the veterans during the event, Army Chief Manoj Pandey said the Army is planning to increase the number of empaneled hospitals for the veterans.
वेटरन्स और एनओके के लिए ईसीएचएस सुविधाओं में बढ़ोतरी की जा रही है। हमारा प्रयास है कि एम्पैनल्ड हॉस्पिटल्स की संख्या उसको बढ़ाया जाए। साथ ही में रीएम्बर्समेंट क्लेम्स को ऑनलाइन किया गया है। पॉलीक्लिनिक्स का बजट और उनकी सुविधाओं को बढ़ाया गया है। आर्मी वेलफेयर प्लेसमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने रिटायरमेंट के बाद नौकरी के प्रबंध के संबंध में रेलवेज, दिल्ली मेट्रो और कई लीडिंग कॉरपोरेट हाउसेस के साथ एमओयू किया है।
Speaking at the event, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary said the Directorate of Air Veterans has done creditable work in assisting air veterans with their financial matters and finding placements in the civil sector. Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar said care and welfare of the veteran community is a top priority of the armed forces.
As a part of the digital mission initiative of the government, SPARSH has been operationalized. Use of this system would bring in transparency in pension processing and correct payment of all non-effective benefits to the pensioners. I am happy to inform that 156 SPARSH service centers have been made operational across all the commands of the Indian Air Force in all the self-accounting units. This will help in speedy resolution of all pension-related issues of our air veterans.
भारतीय सैन्य बल अपने उच्च आदर्शों, अपने श्रेष्ठतम शौर्य और महापराक्रम के लिए विख्यात है। इन मूल्यों का आधार है वो परंपरा, वो नींव जो वेटरन्स यानी पूर्व रक्षा सैनिकों ने रखी। फील्ड मार्शल के.एम. करियप्पा जी उस परंपरा के ध्रुव सितारे हैं, जिनके सेवा निवृत्ति दिवस को हम भारतवासी 14 जनवरी का दिन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस वेटरन्स डे के रूप में मनाते हैं। आकाशवाणी इस दिन को पूरे गर्व के साथ मना रहा है। आइए मिलकर अपने प्रेरणादायक सैन्य बल वरिष्ठों को याद करें, उनकी वीरता, नेतृत्व क्षमता को
The 75th Army Day celebration will be held in Bengaluru tomorrow. This is for the first time that the event is being conducted outside the national capital. The Chief of the Army Staff, General Manoj Pandey, will lay a wreath at the Madras Engineering Group War Memorial and review the Army Day parade by 8 marching contingents, including a horse-mounted contingent. The Chief of the Army Staff will present gallantry awards for individual acts of bravery and sacrifice. There will also be a flypast by Dhruv and Rudra helicopters. In the evening, Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh will be the chief guest at an event in Bengaluru where the military tattoo will be on display as part of the Army Day. Army Day is celebrated on the 15th of January every year in recognition of the taking over of the then Lieutenant General K.M. Cariappa as the first Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army in 1949. Union Minister Piyush Goyal today said Food Corporation of India, FCI, should be transformed on a fast-track mode so that it continues to help the poor and the farmers of the country. He was delivering the inaugural address at the 59th Foundation Day of FCI in New Delhi today. Mr. Goyal directed the Secretary, Department of Food and Public Distribution, to introduce a mechanism wherein whistleblowers may be rewarded.
कोई भी व्यक्ति जो एफसीआई के इस पूरे खरीद की प्रक्रिया में या वितरण की प्रक्रिया में अगर कोई गलत काम कर रहे हैं, चाहे केंद्र का अधिकारी हो, चाहे राज्य का अधिकारी हो, एफसीआई का अधिकारी हो या कॉन्ट्रैक्ट का कर्मचारी हो, हर एक व्यक्ति के बारे में हम सब ने चेतावनी सब तक पहुंचानी चाहिए। जो लोग आपको भ्रष्टाचार और गलत कामों के बारे में बताते हैं, उनको रिवॉर्ड करने का भी सिस्टम हमने तैयार करना चाहिए एफसीआई में।
Union Minister for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh today launched the Geospatial Hackathon to promote innovation and startups in India's geospatial ecosystem. Speaking on the occasion in New Delhi, Dr. Singh said the aim of the hackathon is to promote partnerships not only among the public and private geospatial sectors, but also to strengthen the country's geospatial startup ecosystem. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं डॉक्टर मृत्युंजय महापात्र, महानिदेशक भारत मौसम विज्ञान विभाग। आप मुझे सुन सकते हैं कार्यक्रम अभ्यास में शनिवार रात 9:30 बजे FM गोल्ड पर।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will flag off the Vande Bharat Express train connecting Secunderabad in Telangana with Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow through video conferencing. The train will be the 8th Vande Bharat Express to be introduced by Indian Railways and will be the first one connecting the two Telugu-speaking states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The first Vande Bharat Express train was flagged off in February 2019 between New Delhi and Varanasi. The Vande Bharat Express is equipped with advanced state-of-the-art passenger amenities and safety features, including an indigenously developed train collision avoidance system, Kavach. We have a report.
Vande Bharat trains have created a new identity of speed, efficiency and convenience. The specialty of this train is that it can achieve the speed of 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 52 seconds. This train has the capability to run at a speed of 180 kilometers per hour. The Vande Bharat train between Secunderabad and Visakhapatnam will cover a distance of around 700 kilometers in around 8 hours. It will have stoppages at Visakhapatnam, Rajamundry and Vijayawada stations in Andhra Pradesh and at Khammam, Warangal and Secunderabad stations in Telangana. Under the Make in India initiative, a target has been set to manufacture 400 Vande Bharat trains in the coming years. With Dipendra Kumar from Secunderabad, Suparna Saikya, AIR News, Delhi.
Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar today said the Election Commission of India is committed to conduct the upcoming assembly elections in Nagaland in a free, fair and peaceful manner. He also urged the people of Nagaland to proactively participate in the forthcoming polls. Addressing a press conference at Kohima this evening, Mr. Kumar said over 30,000 first-time voters will participate in the forthcoming elections. The festival of Makar Sankranti is being celebrated across the country today. The festival is also known as Uttarayan, which marks the movement of the sun towards the north. It is celebrated to mark the end of the winter season and commemorate the upcoming harvest season. The festivities include sweets made of rice, jaggery, green gram and sesame. On the occasion of Makar Sankranti, the devout took a dip in holy rivers and distributed alms. Makar Sankranti is celebrated as Pongal in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, Magh Bihu in Assam, Lohri in Punjab, and as Uttarayan, Maghi and Khichdi in other parts of the country. In Gujarat and Rajasthan, the festival of Uttarayan is celebrated by flying kites. A kite festival was held on the sail of Jal Mahal in Jaipur, which witnessed the participation of French Ambassador to India Emmanuel Lenin, among others. Domestic and foreign tourists were welcomed in the traditional way by applying tilak at the event. In Telangana, the three-day festivities began with Bhogi Mantalu, that is, a bonfire lit early in the morning. People, along with children, came out in large numbers to light the bonfire at the street corners and crossroads. The world's longest river cruise, MV Ganga Vilas, reached Bangla Ghat at Buxar in Bihar this evening. Tourists were welcomed at the ghat. The tourists will visit different places at Buxar, including War Memorial and Sitaram Upadhyay Museum tomorrow. The cruise will reach Patna on Monday. The cruise will be in Bihar till the 22nd of this month. MV Ganga Vilas was flagged off from Varanasi by Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar today attended the annual Aditya Birla Memorial Polo Cup Championship in Mumbai as the chief guest. This event was organized by the Amateur Riders Club. The Vice President, who reached Mumbai earlier in the day, also performed puja at Sri Siddhivinayak Temple. In badminton, India's campaign at the Malaysia Open ended with men's doubles pair of Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty losing in the semi-finals today. The 7th-seed pair lost to Chinese pair of Liang Weikang and Wang Chang. Earlier, Indian ace shuttler H.S. Pranoy bowed out of the men's singles after losing to Japan's Kodai Naraoka in the quarter-final. In the women's singles, PV Sindhu and Saina Nehwal crashed out of the tournament in the first round. In cricket, the third and final one-day international between India and Sri Lanka will be played at the Greenfield International Stadium at Thiruvananthapuram tomorrow. The match will start at 1:30 p.m. The Indian team has already clinched the three-match ODI series by winning the encounters at Guwahati and Kolkata. The men in blue will be looking forward to clean sweep the series. In FIH Hockey Men's World Cup, New Zealand defeated debutants Chile 3-1, while Netherlands beat Malaysia 4-0 in their opening Pool C matches at Rourkela this afternoon. In Pool B encounters, defending champions Belgium thrashed South Korea 5-0, while Germany outsmarted Japan 3-0 at Bhubaneswar. At the ongoing National Youth Festival in Hubballi Dharwad in Karnataka, an attempt will be made to organize a statewide mega yogathon tomorrow to set a new world record. So far, 13 lakh students, 12,000 teachers, and over 8,000 educational institutions have registered on www.yogathon.com portal to participate in the event. Karnataka Sports Minister Dr. Narayana Gowda said over 13 lakh people will do yoga tomorrow to enter it in the Guinness Book of World Records. The Indian Meteorological Department, IMD, has forecast a fresh spell of dense to very dense fog over some parts of Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi and Uttar Pradesh from today. It said due to continuation of prevailing light winds and high moisture near the surface over the Indo-Gangetic plains, dense to very dense fog is also likely to continue in some parts of Bihar, along with in isolated pockets over West Bengal, Sikkim, Odisha, Assam, Meghalaya and Tripura. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Armed Forces Veterans Day observed across the country today. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh lauds the role of ex-servicemen in protecting the sovereignty, unity and integrity of the country. Vande Bharat Express train connecting Sikandrabad and Visakhapatnam to run from tomorrow. Festival of Makar Sankranti celebrated in different parts of the country. In badminton, Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty lose the men's doubles semi-finals of Malaysia Open. And in cricket, India to take on Sri Lanka in third and final ODI at Thiruvananthapuram tomorrow. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.